What does a typical day look like for me? For this year, there was kind of a shift between term one and term two. Because with term one, we had a lot more contact hours. It was a much more rigid 9 to 6 structure where we would come in for lectures, labs, have lunch between that time. And obviously we were still getting used to university as well, getting used to each week we had a PPT, which is a programming problem we get each week. We had a PMT as well, which during that term was discrete maths problems based on content we've been doing in lectures. Then on top of that we also have MMTs as well, which is once every 2 weeks, but that's MMTs, I will go into more detail about this in a future video, but MMTs are, I think it's referred to as mathematical methods. So for us in term one, that's everything to do with calculus, and during term two, that's everything to do with linear algebras. So this is like the fundamentals you need to know, and that will be beneficial for the rest of the course as well. So we had those during term ones. Like I was saying before, a lot of contact hours. So you would do a lot of work during that 9 to 6. And then we did have quite a few welcome parties and welcome events. So on days where those were going on, I would usually come back and then go to those. But if I didn't have an event going on in the evening, I would usually go to the kitchen, just yap with my flatmates, stuff like that, finish off work, attempt to write up notes for the day. That kind of contrasts with term two, because we had a lot more free time to pursue other interests and hobbies. We still had the whole do a PPT, do a PMT, but PMTs this term were related to logic and reasoning, which is just logic and reasoning about programs, about different ideas. And then MMTs were to do with linear algebra. So in theory, we had more time. There just seemed to be a lot of back-to-back coursework admittedly in that term, even though we had less contact hours. Again, I would still try to operate between like a 9 to 6 structure and get as much work done as possible within that range. So then I would be free in the evenings to do whatever I wanted.